What's up, everybody? My name is Brad, and today I've got another book review for you, and that is on Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This is the first book of his I've ever read, and I really enjoyed it, so I'll definitely be picking up some of his other books. But this is about 340 pages, and it's super fast-paced. It's sort of a thriller sci-fi mix. Blew through the book in about 3 days. I read it a few months ago. But like I said, I really enjoyed it. It was really fantastic concepts, sort of things I haven't really read before. But it tells the story of Jason Dessen. I believe is how you say his last name. And I'm going to try not to spoil anything. I'm going to only be talking about what's on the inside flap of the book. But he's a college physics professor. He's married. He has a son. His wife is sort of like a retired artist, semi-retired artist. But near the beginning of the book, he's kidnapped by somebody, and he's given some type of drug, and then he blacks out, he's unconscious. And when he wakes up, he's surrounded by people that he doesn't know, but they know him. And, sort of once he starts, coming out of it and gets used to things, he finds out that now he's a world-renowned scientist. His wife, he never married his wife. His kid was never born. His kid doesn't exist. He's no longer a college professor. He's, like I said, a world-renowned scientist and the owner of this big tech company. And he's invented this, I won't want to say it is, but he's invented some device that's made him, super famous and popular. He's on the cover of like science magazines and things like that. But this is the story of Jason trying to deal with his new surroundings, his new circumstances, and figuring out what exactly happened to him. Why is his life different? What happened? Who was it that kidnapped him? It's sort of a mystery, thriller, sci-fi all mixed in one. Sort of at the core of this book, like deep down core, I believe it's sort of a love story. I'm not big on love stories at all. I don't care for them at all. Not my cup of tea. But this one does sort of have that at its core. It's not a romance book by any means, but it is the story of Jason trying to do what he can, whatever he can, whatever extremes he has to go through to try to find his wife or get back with his wife, find his kid, find out what happened to his son, get back to either the world or the thoughts, that he had before where he was married and had his kid. But like I said, this was super fun. I really enjoyed it. Sort of maybe a mild spoiler. It did sort of remind me at a base concept level of Stephen King's The Dark Tower, and just the concept of there being other worlds in these and the Twinners concept. This was more like a scientific take on that, I thought. Towards the end of the book, that's sort of what came to my head. But by no means was he, copying off King or anything like that. It's completely different, but just sort of the base level concept reminded me of The Dark Tower a little bit. But like I said, this was super exciting and fun. I highly recommend it. I give it 4.5 stars. Should definitely check this out. It was great. But that's all I have for you today. If you've read this book, Dark Matter, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down in the comments. Whether you liked it, disliked it, whatever. I'd like to discuss it with you. But again, my name is Brad, and thanks for spending your time with me today, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.